What got you going?
My teammates did. We're a very team-oriented team. We put family first. We break it down. We say team together, family on six. My teammates, they kept on telling me to be aggressive. Don't worry about missing those early, easy buckets. They lifted me up the whole night, and I thank them for that. They're the reason I played so well.
Drew, you've been through some of the battles before at the EKU. Just kind of talk about how you prepared the rest of your team.
Ever since we unfortunately lost Terrence Hill earlier against Austin Peay, I had to step up my role as a leader, not only on the court but off the court. And I think if I'm vocal enough and these guys see me leading and trying my hardest, giving everything, then they'll follow in the footsteps, and they did tonight.
And you were missing more than Terrence tonight, too.
Yeah, we were. Coach Stendel will address that, but we can only answer your questions about the game.
What would it do to you guys as far as, did you talk about it in terms of we got to play even?
Yeah, that's just the nature of the beast. Things happen. We rise above it. We come together even more as a team, which is what we did tonight, and we just play through it.
You guys talk a little about the crowd and how that impacted your performance tonight, what it means to you to have so many fans here tonight.
The crowd is very impactful. The crowd stood by us from beginning to the end. And the bench, our teammates, they stood by us from beginning to the end. Coming out, we only talk about we got us as who is in the locker room beside us. But coming from the away games, and come back home, it was just very impactful. We got ourselves back together and feeling good about ourselves.
Angelo, you had some big free throws in the last stretch there. Were you calm with the line? You have any nerves?
Not really. The first free throw I shot, I was kind of nervous, but just kind of calm myself down, and just thought about my past history and shooting free throws and just knock them down. Unfortunately, it became big for me.
I was nervous about my free throws.
Pardon?
I was nervous about my free throws.
What about the right after you hit the free throw and came down and tried to get? Actually, I guess it was Angelo's free throws. And they came down and tried to get it to Duran. I guess 6 seconds left. I think you were the guy that cut him off, weren't you?
Yeah, we originally went 2 black full court press, just trying to speed them up. And they got it to Jones in the high post, and we just kind of matched up from there. Was lucky they didn't call a foul, played good defense, hands away. So it was a good game.
EKU Morehead State game. Every time we play them, it's a war. And I told our guys before the game, and I really believe this, that it's like Duke Carolina, it's like Kentucky Louisville. It's a battle. Both teams always play extremely hard. I say it every year. I have the utmost respect for Jeff and his program. He's a fantastic coach. They're so hard to play against because they always control tempo. You're not going to get them sped up, and you're not going to force them into doing things they don't want to do. And at the end of the day, you feel like you just kind of hope they miss shots. But I thought tonight we did a better job than maybe last year on our home floor of making them miss shots and being there on the catch and forcing them to take some tough contested jump shots, and I think the percentage proved true. But I thought our 2 guys in particular really stepped up. Drew Kelly was great offensively. Angelo Warner proved himself tonight to be one of the best freshmen in our league. That's a heck of a stat line for a freshman. 11, 8, 3 assists, no turnovers, and 2 steals. So very proud of both of those guys and our whole team tonight.
Any particular reason why Holden didn't play tonight?
Yeah, both he and Milton Chavis are serving a 1-game suspension, just an internal in-house situation that those guys didn't handle their business, and so they had to be dealt with accordingly. We expect them to be back Wednesday night. If they practice the right way the next couple of days, they'll play, and if they don't, they won't.
Given all that, how fortunate do you feel to win tonight, considering you guys were depleted?
Well, very, very fortunate. Again, Eastern Kentucky is one of the better teams in our league. You have Hill out, your leading scorer. Holden and Chavis are two of your other top 5 scorers, so you're playing the game without 3 of your top 6 scorers over the first 15 games. So again, I think that's a tribute to our guys' grit and toughness. And we've done everything over 6 years. It's been predicated on defending and rebounding, and I thought we got that into the game tonight.
Coach, talk a little about the leadership you gave to Drew Kelly.
Well, you know, Drew is becoming more of a vocal leader. He's always a guy that busts his tail every day in practice, so he leads by example. He's an extremely hard worker. He's early, stays late, goes hard. He's a great practice player, and I've said early in the year when he was struggling, sometimes people say, man, Drew's playing a lot of minutes. I said, just trust me, eventually he's going to get it to the game. You know, he had 20 at Jacksonville State. You know, he's playing with more confidence and more of a swagger, and with that, playing better, he's becoming more of a vocal leader, Anthony. And so I think Drew is a guy down the road that can be an all-league player and certainly will be a captain on our team at some point in time.
A couple of years ago, you guys obviously were the only team to beat Murray State. Now they're coming in undefeated on Wednesday. Just what are your early thoughts about that?
Well, they're so talented. You know, they remind me a lot of our team last year in the fact that they have the best point guard in Cannon, and they have the best big kid in Aska, like we had DeMonte and Kenneth, you know, and they have other very good players that fit their roles around them. I don't know if Aska's back yet or not, but he's a very, very good mid-major player, and Cannon's probably the best mid-major guard in the country, probably one of the top 5 or 10 point guards in all of college basketball. So they're explosive. We're 4-4 in our 8 games over regular season play against them the last 4 years. We've won the 4 here at our home floor. They've won the 4 at their place. And I hope the trend continues. I'll leave it at that.
What kind of atmosphere are you hoping for that kind of game?
You know, we had 3,700 in here tonight. Great atmosphere, Mike. I would be shocked and disappointed if we didn't have 5,500 to 6,000. Yeah.
Couple more if we have them. Anybody?